So you're a freelancer, you're amazing at what you do, great writer, a talented designer, a sharp developer, whatever your specialty is. But let's be real, you're stuck on a treadmill. The whole trading time for money thing. You're always on the hunt for the next gig, juggling clients and sending invoices, just hoping they get paid on time. And the moment you take a break, the money stops. The income just dries up. It's that feast of famine cycle that leads to burnout and that little voice in the back of your head constantly worrying about your finances. What if there's a way to step off that treadmill for good? A way to build a financial safety net that pays you during those low months while you're sleeping, while you're traveling, or while you're just taking a much needed day off. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through seven practical, powerful passive income streams you can start building today. And the best part, you can use the skills you already have, and you don't need a pile of cash to get started. This isn't some get rich quick scheme, it's a real plan to change your freelance career and your financial future forever. Let's be honest for a second. The freelance life is freeing, but it can also be incredibly shaky. We are the boss, which is great, but we are also the employee. If we get sick, we don't get paid. If we want a vacation, we have to save up double once for the trip. And again, to cover the money we lose for not working. Recent studies have shown that a huge number of professionals are struggling to keep up with the cost of living, with many taking on debt to get by. That's the trap of time for money model. It puts a hard limit on what you can earn. There are only 24 hours in a day, and you can only raise your rate so much before you start pricing yourself out of jobs. This is where you need to shift your mindset. It's time to stop thinking like a freelancer and start thinking like a business owner. A business owner doesn't just sell their time, they build systems and assets that make money on their own. Passive income is that system. It's about creating something once, a product, a piece of content, an asset that keeps earning you money long after you've done the work. It's not about replacing your freelance income tomorrow, but about building up other streams of cash that grows over time, giving you stability, security, and true freedom. Every idea we're about to cover is a step in that direction. The first and maybe the most powerful passive income stream for any freelancer is creating and selling digital products. Just think about all the valuable stuff you've already made for clients. You've probably got checklists, proposal templates, design assets, social media captions, and custom code just sitting in some forgotten folder on your computer. It's time to dust those off and turn them into products. A digital product is anything you can sell and deliver online without having to restock it. You make it once and you can sell it forever. The best part is that the profit margins are huge and all the work is done upfront. A freelance writer could bundle their best blog post outlines into an ebook. A graphic designer could sell a pack of their go to Canva or Figma templates. Or a web developer could sell WordPress themes or plugins. You get the idea. The key is to start small, so don't get overwhelmed. Don't try to write a 300-page book or design a massive UI kit right out of the gate. Start with what's called a micro product. Maybe it's a single high demand template, a short guide on a very specific problem, or a pack of 50 social media prompts. They're easier to make, faster to market, and let you test if people are interested before you sink a ton of time into it. Platforms like Gumroad and Payhip are perfect for this because they don't have any upfront or monthly fees. You can set up a shop in minutes and they just take a small cut of each sale. Etsy is another beast, especially for creative things like templates and digital arts, because millions of shoppers are already on there looking for exactly that stuff. Your first sale might only be a few bucks, but that's a few bucks you earn while you're working on something else or even while you were sleeping. That's the magic right there. Affiliate marketing sometimes gets a bad rap, making people think of spammy links and fake recommendations. But when you do it right, it's one of the most natural income streams a freelancer can have. All it is earning commission for recommending products or services that you use and also love. As a freelancer, you're already doing this. You tell your web design clients which hosting to use, or your author client what writing software you prefer. Why not get paid for those recommendations? The secret here is authenticity. Your audience trusts your expertise. Don't ruin that trust by promoting junk just to make a few bucks. The best way to start is to just make a list of all the tools, software, and services you use every single day for your own business. Your project management app, your accounting software, your design tools, your portfolio platform. I guarantee almost all of them have an affiliate program. Once you have your list, you can weave your affiliate links into your content naturally. If you're a freelance writer, you could write a blog post about the 5 tools I use to write faster and include your affiliate links. If you're a web designer, create a resources page on your website with your favorite hosting providers and themes. Affiliate networks like Share a Sale or CJ Affiliates are great because they connect you with thousands of brands all in one place. Some programs even offer recurring commissions, meaning you get paid every single month as long as your referral stays a customer. That's when affiliate marketing goes from one time payment to a truly passive income stream that grows over time. Hey, if you're finding these ideas helpful and you're already getting some inspiration, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. I share practical tips like this every week to help you build a more profitable and sustainable career. And I'd love for you to join our community. This one is a slow burn, but it can eventually become the engine that powers all your other passive income streams. Monetizing a blog, a YouTube channel, or a podcast. It takes a lot of consistent work upfront, but a good platform can make you money for years from a single piece of content. Think of your blog or your YouTube channel as your digital home base. It's where you show off what you know, build trust, and pull in your ideal audience. Every article you write or video you create is an asset that's working for you 24/7, pulling in new people from Google or social media. The most common ways to make money directly from this content are through ad revenue and sponsorships. For a blog, you can join an ad network like Google AdSense, or once you get more traffic, bigger networks like MediaVine or Reptive. They put relevant ads on your site for you and you get paid when people see or click them. On YouTube, once you hit the requirement for the partner program, currently 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you start earning a cut of the ad money from your videos. The trick is to focus on evergreen topics, things that people will be searching for years from now. For a freelancer, this could be tutorials on how to use a certain software, guides on landing your first client, or breakdowns of common problems in your industry. A single great video or blog post can keep getting views and earning you ad money for months or even years. But the real power here is how your content fuels everything else. The audience you build becomes the perfect group of people to buy your digital products, take your online courses, and use your affiliate links. You're not just earning from ads, you're building a brand and an entire ecosystem where every income stream helps the others grow. It takes patience, but the long term payoff can be huge. For all the creative freelancers out there, photographers, videographers, designers, musicians, selling stock assets is a classic way to make passive income that still works great today. If you have a hard drive full of unused photos from a shoot, B-roll footage that didn't make the final video, or design elements you made for a project that got scrapped, you could be sitting on a pile of cash. Stock websites like Adobe Stock, Shutterstock, and Port5 let you upload your creative work and earn royalties every time someone buys it. Just like digital products, you do the work once, you upload the file, add good keywords and a description so people can find it, and then it can be sold again and again with no more effort from you. To do well here, you have to think like a buyer. What kind of images, videos, or music do businesses and content creators need? A pretty landscape photo is nice, but a high quality picture of someone working on a laptop in a cool office is way more likely to sell. Authentic photos with diverse people and specific niches tend to do the best. Think about what's trending, like remote work, sustainable tech, or mental wellness. The same goes for audio. If you're a musician, you can sell background music for YouTube videos, jingles for podcasts, or sound effects for apps. The better you get at writing titles, description, and keywords, the more likely people are to find your stuff. It's kind of a numbers game. The more high quality assets you have, the more you can earn. But even a small collection of a few dozen targeted assets can bring in a nice steady trickle of income each month. Print on demand or pod is an amazing business model for any freelancer with design skills, and you don't need a dime to invest in inventory. Here's how it works. You create a design, you upload it to a pod site like Printify and Redbubble, and you put the design on products like t-shirts, mugs, posters, or phone cases. When someone buys one of those products, the pod company does everything else, the printing, packaging, and shipping. You just sit back and collect a profit for your design. This completely takes away the financial risk of selling merch. You don't have to guess what size or colors will sell and buy a hundreds of t-shirts that might just end up collecting dust in your closet. The product is only made after someone has already ordered and paid for it. Your only job is to do what you already do best, create cool designs and let people know about them. The most successful pod sellers focus on a specific niche. Instead of a generic I love coffee mug, get more specific. How about a mug for an accountant that says it's a crude world? Or a t-shirt with a funny slogan for coders, writers, or other freelancers. When you tap into the inside jokes of a specific hobby or job, you create a much stronger connection with buyers. You can set up your own store through a pod provider or link their services to an Etsy shop to tap into a huge audience. It's a fantastic way to experiment with physical products without any of the headaches and with pretty much zero risk. If you've been freelancing for a while, you've become an expert. You have a process, a system, and a ton of knowledge that beginners would gladly pay to earn. You have a process, a system, and a ton of knowledge that beginners would gladly pay to learn. Turning that expertise into an online course is one of the best ways to scale your income. An online course is basically a digital version of your freelance service. Instead of teaching one client at a time how to do something, you can teach thousands of students at once through pre recorded videos. Yes, it's a lot of work upfront to plan, record, and edit the course. But once it's live, it can bring in sales for years with just a few small updates. A lot of freelancers get scared by the thought of creating a massive deep dive course. The trick, just like with digital products, is to start small. Think about making a mini course or a paid workshop that solves one specific painful problem for your audience. A freelance writer could write a mini course on how to write pitches that get you hired. A web designer could offer a workshop on how to optimize your portfolio to land dream clients. The trend in 2025 is shifting towards micro learning, short, actionable lessons that give people a quick win. Platforms like Teachable, Podia, and Thinkific make it super easy to build and host your course, and they'll handle all the techie stuff like video hosting and payments. You don't need to be a tech genius. The key is to teach what you know and solve a real problem. Your years of freelance experience are a huge asset, and a course lets you monetize that asset at scale. All right, our last idea is maybe the most direct way to make passive income from work you've already done. Every freelancer has a graveyard of unused assets. That awesome logo concept the client loved but didn't speak, that beautiful website design for a project that got cancelled, that custom code you wrote for a feature that got caught, all that work represent hours of your time and skill. And right now, it's making you $0. It's time for a digital spring cleaning. Go through your old project files and find high quality work that never saw the light of day. With a little bit of polish, you can turn these assets into templates and resources for other freelancers or small businesses. That unused logo can become part of a logo template bundle. That website mockup can be turned into theme for WordPress or a template for Webflow. That client proposal you spend hours on can be tweaked and sold as a template on Gumroad. This is all about being efficient. You're literally making money from efforts that would have been wasted. You're not starting from the scratch. You are starting from 90% done. Find your best unused work, package it up nicely, and sell it to beginners in your or DIY business owners who need professional quality stuff without the custom price tag. This doesn't just create a new income stream, it also subtly markets your main freelance services. A customer who buys your proposal template and loves it might just come back to you in a few months when they need a full project done. You're turning your digital leftovers into a money maker and a lead generator. So, we've gone over 7 powerful practical ideas to start building your passive income. I know it can feel like a lot, but remember, the journey starts with one single step. To help you take the first step, I've put together a free passive income starter kit for freelancers. It's got a checklist to help you figure out your most profitable idea, a guide to my favorite platforms, and a quick start template for your first digital products. It's totally free and it's the perfect way to build on what you've learned today. The link is in the description below. Go download it, pick one idea, and just commit to starting this week. The goal here isn't to build all 7 of these at once. That's just a recipe for burnout, which is what we are trying to get away from. The secret, the thing all successful creators will tell you, is to grow sequentially. Pick one. Pick the one that sounds the most exciting or the one that fits best with the skills you already have. Maybe it's selling one simple digital template. Focus on that. Build it, launch it, and get that first sale. Then use the momentum and the money from that first stream to build the next one. Use the audience from your blog to sell your digital product. Use the designs from your freelance work for your print on demand store. Each stream can build on the last, creating a strong, stable financial foundation for your life. Breaking free from the time for money trap is a marathon, not a sprint. But it starts today with the choice to build an asset that will work for you long after you are done creating it. You have the skills, you have the knowledge. All you have to do is to start. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 ideas are you most excited to try first? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one and I would love to see what you're planning to build. Thanks for watching, and here's to building a freer, more secure future.